Welcome back, YouTubers. I know it's been a long time, but I have kind of put a lot of time into playing Fallout 4 and doing some things, but I'm here for my very first theory video about this game. Now, I did check out that there was a 20 Leagues Under the Sea quest, and I found a few videos detailing some things about this little guy here, and another one over there that we'll get to in a second. But as we all know, there is barely any life in the ocean. Well, in this world anyway. Now, this 20 Leagues Under the Sea quest was actually cut from the development of Fallout 4. But why? The only two sea creatures besides these barnacles and some fish, we actually have one here that I can talk about, but is this dolphin shark thing and the fish. Now, the 20 Leagues Under the Sea quest, just like its movie counterpart, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, detailed most likely killing a large monster, a sea creature, as some of us heard at about the fort, I believe, or the castle, that there was a large sea creature that attacked it. Now, we must think that these sea creatures were the Mirelurks, as they are the only hostile creature that inhabits watery areas in this wasteland. But a lot of people want to see more ocean-dwelling creatures, such as this dolphin shark, but everyone's concerned about what kind of creature would have taken the bite out of him. As we can actually see, none of these ribs are broken, with the exception of this one. Now, I'm no marine biologist, but for a creature to do this, it would have to be enormous, and not to have serrated or bladed teeth. They would have to be like needles. Now, in real life, there is a few fish that do that, have these, and one of them is the viperfish. But the viperfish is much too small to take a bite out of this thing. But that gets me thinking, what is the largest fish in the ocean that would probably survive this kind of fallout? Not a lot of them, but I'd like to take into account the oarfish, a fish that can grow up to 11 meters or 36 feet. Now, this fish is usually feeding on photoplankton, but with a radiation, just like the super mutants, it could probably change into a monstrous viperfish-like creature, which would allow it to bite through this dolphin and take a significant chunk out of it. Now, as ZacCoxTv mentioned, raiders could have caught these and just simply cut them out. But I believe the raiders would have taken a bit more than just the stomach region. And just like this fish, just like the dolphin, it has the serrated teeth that would have been used to eat these small fish here. I can actually just take a quick trip over here to show one that's actually looks like it's been bitten. Here it is. Okay, so we can see that it's completely serrated, severed across the middle, which shows that these dolphins probably fed on these silver fish, most likely hatchet fish, or just fish. I'm not a very good fish expert, but back to this guy. The 20 Leagues Under the Sea quest would have probably taken place somewhere significantly out here, significantly further out here. I would have probably believed out in this region here, as there's not much in the ocean at all. But if we were to have sea creatures in this, we all know that we can't shoot under the water, so it would be very difficult to fight a sea creature. But this is just a theory that these dolphins preyed on these silverfish, and the thing that took a bite out of this thing, if it was ever here, would be something much more difficult for us to fight. And also to mention that if these fish died, these silverfish may have just killed, may have just eaten at them and died out from radiation or lack of food, as there isn't many of these things around. and there was a few spots on the map where I've seen people actually fishing for these small silverfish, so they may have been just fished to extinction. So that is just my theory. It was very short, but I think it's a very good theory on what these fish are, the 20 Leagues Under the Sea quest, and these little guys here, their purpose in the wasteland, and probably a small story behind them. As for why the quest was cut, I don't know, but if they ever brought a patch out where we could shoot underwater or get aquatic weaponry, there would definitely be a fish that we could definitely kill for that quest. And until next time, guys, I guess I'll see you around.